Hi friends, it's Daira. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to show you this color that I did to my client. She always comes in and get this color that you currently see. It is a level 6 golden brown. So basically it's like a medium brown color with golden tones. So she wanted to add some brightness to her hair. She showed me several pictures and we discussed the different tones that we wanted to put in her hair or the look that she was going for during the consultation. And she showed me a bunch of pictures and we discussed different elements of the pictures, just so that we can get an idea and get on the same page of what it is that she wanted to go for. And we were going to do a balayage, and it's very important when you're doing a balayage to really communicate to your stylist what it is that you want, because a balayage, and I know sometimes people have problems, difficulties pronouncing it, but it is balayage, and what that just means is hand painting. So that means we go in and paint the color on exactly where we want to see it. So you have a clean canvas and you can create many different things. Um, that is what I am doing. We discussed the looks that she showed me, and I decided to balayage everything but the top, and you'll see when I get up there. So when you're doing the balayage, you can use clay lightener, and clay lightener is a thicker lightener, and it kind of encapsulates the hair. So it kind of dries up, but even though it dries up, it is still working. And you apply this on the surface of the hair. So as you can see, I'm holding the hair really straight so that when I apply it, it stays right on top and it doesn't seep through. It's very, very thick. As you can see, it's not runny. It's thick, so it stays where I put it. So I pretty much apply it going down, and then when I get to the middle going up, I apply it going up. And the reason why I do that is because I'm trying to blend out any lines so that it doesn't look, the lines don't look as thick on top. I want them to kind of like blur in. So that's what you see me doing. And I did put a foil on it. The main reason that I put the foil on it is just to stop it from getting to the other hair that I'm bringing down, but I also wanted to give it a little bit of heat just so that I can boost a little bit. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing, guys. I decided on the sectioning and the partings that I was going to take for the look that I wanted. So I'm just going to go through and continue doing that. I did forget to mention, since I'm rambling, that I did apply her base color to her root because it was time to cover gray and to bring her natural color up some so that it can match the rest. So basically it was time for her retouch, so I applied that on first, and the lightener that I'm applying will not affect it when I blur the lightener up to where the root is, so it'll still blend well. So as you can see now, I have gotten to the top. I still balayage the sides because I wanted a softer look there. But when we got to the top, we agreed based on the pictures that she showed that she did want it a little bit brighter on the top, but not on the sides. So I didn't do a money piece or anything like that, but I did go through and do highlights on the top just because I wanted the lightness to be more intentional and brighter and closer to the root on top. So that's why you see me going through with the foils and giving her a few highlights on top. So after I shampoo her hair with a neutralizing shampoo or a shampoo to bring her hair back down to the proper pH, I then treat her hair prior to toning. This is the toning stage. Sometimes I treat the hair afterwards, or sometimes I treat the hair before. It all depends on how the hair looks to me, because it's important to always look at the condition of the hair throughout the process and know when to do what and know when to stop, when you can keep going, because number one priority is making sure that the client's hair stays healthy and safe throughout the coloring process. And you always want to tone the hair. So I applied the toner, and I usually don't give toner information out much because it really is different for every client and the goal that you're trying to achieve. And when you're lifting the hair, you don't get the same result for everyone, so you won't tone with the same thing for everyone. So it's not a one size fit all kind of thing. So you really have to customize that for your client, and you have to really look at the color that you got and the color that you're trying to achieve to really come up with the correct formula. So as always, I did apply my Love and Health serum that's going to protect against the heat and help against the hair frizzing up while it's straight, and also keep it moisturized, which is the one of the most important things when you have color, is to make sure that your hair is moisturized and your hair never gets dry. A lot of times people like to blame the color for breaking their hair off, but it's really not for most cases. Some it can be. Some people's hair can't handle color or handle color at the time that they got it. But for the most part, in my opinion, when clients' hair breaks off due to color, is because it is not staying moisturized. Color is high maintenance. You have to make sure that your hair is getting treated. Every time that you wash your hair, you want to make sure that it's conditioned well, especially if you're using heat. You want to do your regular treatments, and you want to make sure your hair is moisturized at all times. You can't just wash your hair and put it in a ponytail and just let it dry and frizz out, because it's going to get brittle and it's going to start breaking off. The hair has to stay moisturized at all times. So that's something to think about when you're considering coloring your hair. You have to think about the maintenance that it requires, and the work that it takes to make sure that your hair constantly stays in great condition. Yeah, guys, so I'm blow drying the hair, and then originally she wanted some extensions, add some tracks to it, but at the last minute we went against it. Well, she went against it. So instead, to make her hair fuller, she asked for curls. So what I'm gonna go through and do is just give her some nice curls on the tighter ends, so when they drop, they have a nice wave to them. So this is what the color looks like straight. As you can see, it's softer in the back and a little bit brighter in the front, which was the look that we were trying to achieve. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna go through, like I said, and give her some tighter curls so that they can fall throughout the day and by tomorrow have a nice soft wave to them. All right, guys, so this is what her hair looks like with curls. That was the before, and this is the after. We gave it a nice lived in um, highlights, so it gave her a pop of color and brightened it up a bit without doing a all over bright color. So you have the pops of darkness in the back, and the pops of lightness, which gives it a nice contrast. And these are her tight curls. Like I said, they will drop and they'll be just how she likes them. So yeah, I just finished it off with my Seal the Deal spray. I gave her some of my edge control, and she's ready to go for the weekend. If you have any questions, guys, as always, make sure to leave them down below. Please follow me on Instagram. It's 7Zen Hair. I'll put it in the description box below, along with all the stuff I use either on my website or in my Amazon store that you guys can purchase. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next video.